Good evening and welcome to Sunset News this Monday evening. As always, we bring you news, community stories, economics, weather, and sports. I am Glenora Shipura. In the news tonight, the Pangolian Conservation and Research Foundation has officially opened its research station in the Nai Nai Conservancy during the weekend. It will help to study and protect the rare animals. Catherine Mosser reports.
Hi, I'm Jessie from the Pangolin Conservation and Research Foundation. Today is a very big day for us in the Nai Nai Conservancy. We are opening our research center for the Nai Nai Pangolin project officially. We're very happy to be working with the Conservancy and with the local communities here to protect pangolins together. And this research center means that we are able to invite students locally and globally to come and learn from the local communities and help us in our quest to learn more about pangolins and close the gap in the knowledge for the species. As the world's most trafficked mammal, it's imperative that we learn as much as we can to help each and every pangolin.
Elzita Biekes, Corporate Affairs Manager at MultiChoice Namibia, spoke at the opening event of the first ever comedy festival in Windhoek. The festival is a 4-day event with back-to-back live comedy performances, a creative masterclass, in conversations evening with Dudley Vale, and a pitch event, all in the city of Windhoek. Today's masterclass program, taking place at the MultiChoice Namibia headquarters, features 3 sessions: the business of creativity, unleash your creative genius, and the creative odyssey. Let's take a look.
We do try to support the creative industry in the country as far as possible. We've seen a lot of momentum actually with the 13 films that we've just done under the Mukuro project. Our second call for the next film submission is open, so please, if you're a creative, scriptwriter, director, I see some of you in here, please do submit. Our closing date is on the 12th of October, so not much time, and you can check that out on our LinkedIn page and our website, so welcome. I just want to remind everyone also that this is, although we're in the auditorium and you can do what you need to do, it is also still a workspace on the first floor, so please keep the movement to a minimum when you're here. Bathrooms is on the day when you on the door where you came in, it's right next to you on your right. By the green pillar, it's right there. But do feel welcome. We're here if you need anything. Mickey is over there if you need to ask her anything except Wi-Fi. We're not giving out Wi-Fi. You're here to learn and to listen, and we really appreciate the wonderful program that's been put together. And have a great 2 days and enjoy the comedy festival in Windhoek. First ever, right?
Yay!
What is the hashtag?
Hashtag Windhoek Comedy Festival. Hashtag Comedy Week.
Okay, great. That's it. Thanks, everyone.
Still on the entertainment and film industry front, moving on to our next story, Namibian Film Commission held a press briefing in Windhoek with a guest of the locations familiarization tour organized by NFC in collaboration with Moon Valley Films. This event marks a significant milestone in NFC's journey to position Namibia as a prime filming destination for the international film industry. The Location Familiarization Tour, FEMTour, is a strategic initiative designed to roll out the red carpet for Hollywood and Europe's elite location managers. It serves as a unique opportunity to introduce key production experts to the abundant resources and breathtaking landscapes that Namibia has to offer. Through this tour, NFC aims to foster lasting connections, facilitate future collaborations, and transform participants into potential clients for the local film industry. Let's take a look.
Thank you, Fina. My name is Andre from Moon Valley Films. We started this project about 6 months ago. I met Laurie, I had the privilege to meet Laurie at Focus London last year, where I accompanied the Namibia Film Commission to Focus London, which is an international location show. I met Lori, and Lori has mentioned that she has never been to Namibia. And through this conversation, we decided that maybe it's time to put Namibia on the map. And instead of us going out there, let's rather bring the industry experts here. And what better way of doing it than bringing in Lori Bolton from LA, as Melvina has mentioned, Marcus Bench from Berlin, and of course Janice from LA. So thank you very much for joining us here today. Our plan with the FAM Tour is to showcase the country in its locations. We are here to showcase infrastructure. We are here to showcase why Namibia should be the next filming destination and why it should be chosen as a filming destination. We believe Namibia has a lot to offer, and Namibia Film Commission has been doing amazing with promoting the country out there. With this visit, we are really planning to showcase what Namibia has to offer. Of course, Namibia is big. We have only 9 days, so we're trying our best with our itinerary to show them as much as possible. So without further ado, I just want to pass the microphone around so we give a chance to our guests to introduce themselves, but also basically why are they here? I think that's a question that can be answered. In addition to this, we will be hosting another masterclass with all 3 of our guests on the 9th of October at 15:30 here at the Village, where we will be chatting about locations, do's and don'ts, but also a bit of a impression of Namibia. How is Namibia for the guests?
In our Story of the Day segment, Fire Destroys About 3 Shacks, we tackle the story on the other side of this.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Getting into our story of the day, about 3 shacks were destroyed after a fire broke out in Barber Street in Walvis Bay's Cape suburb. No fatalities or injuries were reported, with an estimated 4 victims affected by the fire. Firefighters from the Walvis Bay Fire Brigade responded swiftly and managed to contain the fire. The value of the damaged items is still unknown. The police are yet to provide an official report. Nikano Nangolo reports.
About 3 shacks were destroyed after a fire broke out in Barber Street in Walvis Bay's Quisipmund suburb. No fatalities or injuries were reported, with an estimated 4 victims affected by the fire. Firefighters from the Walvis Bay Fire Brigade responded swiftly and managed to contain the fire. The value of the damaged items is still unknown, and the police are yet to provide an official report.
That was Precious Ngitwanapo with the news rather than Nikano Nangolo. My apologies. Now moving on to community news. The Okahanja community opposed bail for murder accused. Do stay tuned for the story on the other side of the break.
and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraifa. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
Manuel Karingombe, an Okahanja community member, handed a community petition to the Okahanja police today. The petition expresses Okahanja's residents' grievances over the gruesome murder of a 16-year-old girl who was 8 months pregnant. She was allegedly killed by a habitual criminal in September. Community members are pleading for the accused not to be granted bail, fearful that his return to society will result in similar incidents. He was apprehended on Friday and is due to appear at the Okahanja Magistrates Court today. Aurelia Afrikaner reports.
A petition of the Okahanja community addressed to the Okahanja District Magistrate Court, Master Kwizi. We, the undersigned, would like to bring to your attention the following problem with recommendations. There has been a palpable sense of anger, shock and sadness at the recent stabbing of an 8-month pregnant teenage girl in Okahanja. On September 9, 2023, the 16-year-old Ciara Fredericks was on her way to her boyfriend's house at Now 8 Okahanja when an unknown assailant attacked and stabbed her in the chest with a sharp object. She later succumbed to her injuries. The circumstances surrounding her untimely death have raised questions and fueled speculation, leaving her grieving family and friends and the entire Okahanja community yearning for answers. This horrific incident has no place in our society. We are extremely concerned about the high levels of violence against women and girls in our country. The community of Okahanja is devastatingly angry, but anger is not enough. The time has come to take a stand. Society holds the key to eradicating this violent crime. Simply turning a blind eye or assuming that it is someone else's problem or responsibility is not good enough. We can no longer stand idly by while innocent women and children are killed. One life is too way many. Enough is enough. We must equally recognize that such heinous acts of violence perpetrated against women and girls not only have devastating effects on the individuals, but also on their families and communities, often resulting in trauma and long-standing grievances among our otherwise safe, peaceful, and harmonious communities. More importantly, in a society rife with crime, the effective dispensation of justice stands as a beacon of hope, offering solace to those who seek redress for wrongs committed against them. We call upon the Namibian government, civil society, and communities to work together to find ways to prevent violence against women and girls and implement lasting solutions to combat violence crime, swiftly dispense justice, and ensure the safety and security of women and girls everywhere. Prevention is, however, still the most cost-effective long-term way to stop violence. While we applaud the law enforcement agencies for arresting those suspected of committing this heinous crime, we are confident that justice will be served and our courts will impose stiff sentences on those who are found guilty. The true measure of our character is how we treat the poorest, the most disenfranchised in our communities. The actions of every Okahanja resident can go a long way towards preventing most of the senseless acts in our communities before they even take place. Our march today should be to move our country forward and to work with government towards creating an environment where our children and women enjoy their rights to work freely without fear of being attacked, raped, or killed. Our justicial system plays a pivotal role in maintaining social order and harmony. It is the bedrock upon which
Now, according to Economic News, overall credit extended to businesses poses a risk to an already sluggish economic growth. We expand on this story after the break.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Getting into the economic news, overall credit extended to businesses by local commercial banks in August contracted for the 5th consecutive month, posing a risk to already sluggish economic growth. According to the latest data released by the Bank of Namibia, domestic businesses owed commercial banks nearly $45.32 billion Namibian at the end of August, about $915.2 million Namibian, or nearly 2% less than the same month in 2022. Compared to July this year, the figure dropped by $230.3 million Namibian, or 0.5%. Low credit extended to businesses is worrisome for investment purposes, as businesses are rather focusing on paying off their debt than taking out new debt to invest in better infrastructure, Simon Nystrom said in their analysis of the latest statistics. Whereas overall business credit contracted by 2% in August, credit extended to households surged by 5.4% year on year. Let's take a look at our financial indicators. Getting into our financial indicators. On the commodities market, gold, platinum, and Brent crude oil went down while copper went up, Brent crude oil going at 1.84%. going for $91 and 41 cents per barrel. The Namibian dollar trades against the British pound at 23.22, against the euro at 20.14. $2 Namibian and 63 cents gets you 1 Chinese yuan. After this short break, we get into your international news.
Neopaints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neopaints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neopaints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Getting into our international news, Britain's Minister for Energy Security declared earlier today that the ruling Conservatives are the best party for the environment. Speaking during the Conservatives Party annual conference in Manchester, Claire Coughton said that Britain will set out its nuclear roadmap this autumn. Let's take a look.
Conference, Labour are the party of tax and condemn. We Conservatives are the party of aspiration and the environment. And we should be clear, in the UK, we account for 1% of global emissions. Whilst we've reduced rapidly, other countries are polluting more. Their emissions are rising and rising fast. In China, emissions are up over 300%. We will play our part and we will support other countries to do more, but we can't do that off the backs of struggling households here at home. Selected alongside 5 other world-leading countries. Firstly, we are boosting our long-term resilience and will set out our nuclear roadmap this autumn. A crucial element of this will be how we deploy the exciting new technology of small modular nuclear reactors. So let's take the fight to short-term Starmer. Let's not allow Labour to play politics with our energy security, for it's only the Conservatives who can save our environment, grow our economy and secure our children's future.
That brings us to the end of our international news. Let's take a look at the weather predictions for tomorrow. Henties Bay can expect showers with a minimum of 13 degrees and a maximum of 20 degrees. Katimamulu can expect a minimum of 24 degrees and a maximum of 37 degrees, while Oshakati can expect some showers with a minimum of 23 degrees and a maximum of 37 degrees Celsius. Rehoboth can expect a minimum of 18 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 35 degrees Celsius, while Aramsflay can expect hot weather with a minimum of 20 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 40 degrees Celsius. Let's take a look at our sports desk.
Well, good day, viewers. On today's Sunset News, brought to you by Sportsrep. Well, in the Debmarine Namibia Premier League, UNAM Football Club had a winning encounter against Okakarara Young Warriors on Saturday. The students easily won the match 5-1, with 2 of their goals being scored by their number 10, Godwin Asep. Afterwards, we spoke to the UNAM captain, Gero Katuo, and this is what he had to say.
Right, so with us, the captain of UNAM Football Club, Gero Katuo. So you just won your match 5-1 against Okakarara. Just tell us a bit about how you experienced the match.
The match wasn't easy at first. We have been preparing very hard for this game. We wanted the 3 points. We knew they were not really good. They did not have a structure. So we were trying to outplay them. We were trying to exploit the spaces that they were creating. And we exploited the spaces and got a few goals there. And we are very happy for the 3 points.
Okay, so any aspects of the match which you think you guys did well in, or other aspects that you think you should improve in, perhaps?
I think we should improve on mostly our set pieces defending. Yeah, we're lacking a bit there, but I was really surprised about the goal scoring. We scored 5 goals. That's our first major lead.
That was Brian Munango with the sports news. Moving on, let's get into the highlights from today's broadcast. The Pangolian Conservation and Research Foundation opened its research station in the Nainai Conservancy during the weekend. It will help to study and protect the rare animals. Namibian Film Commission held a press briefing in Windhoek with the guests of the location's familiarization tour organized by NFC in collaboration with Moon Valley Films. The Bank Windhoek NASFED National Short Course Championships attracted over 200 swimmers over the weekend at the coast. And with that, we've come to the end of the broadcast. Make sure you join Sunset News on Facebook, on all the NMH platforms on weekdays, as well as on our website, whatup2.com. Sunset News screens on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25 every weekday from 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. I am Glen Rashipura, and this has been Sunset News.